Okay, today it's foggy, springish. we brought food out and they are...
Because it's been cold lately.
Chickens are doing good, hens are doing good. Oh, look at that cow, she loves it. Yep, that's the good stuff. Good morning, I am Dustin Aleman. This is Aleman Family Homestead. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe, like the video, keep bringing the comments, the feedback, we love it. Okay, today it is a foggy, springish, it feels like spring, smells like spring. We've been hit hard with some storms the last few days. We had some quarter-size hail a few days ago. That was it was hitting hard. We were in the house and it was hitting hard. I gotta get up, my roofer's gonna come take a look at that. Bachman, my roofer, he made an appearance last summer when we did chicken butchering. And in honor of Bachman and hail and roof season, I'm gonna queue up that video right here. I'll queue that up at the end. When we were butchering chickens, Bachman made an appearance and was very helpful. He helped Natalie and I out on that day. And Brittany came out as well towards the end. So I'll queue up that video. If you guys want to check out a chicken butcher, I'll throw that up here. Hey, we are about 1 week removed from that sick pig, from losing that pig. And the rest of them, we're down to 6. They're fine. We had one pig that had this cough. And it's kind of gone away. I know Evie's saying they all have it, but there was one pig that was really coughing a lot about a week ago, and that's all gone to the wayside. Yeah, they've got a little thing here and there, but what I was talking about, the major cough has gone away. So I think we're good. I think we're over the hump. We've been hammering these pigs with vitamins, apple cider vinegar, charcoal, echinacea, golden seal. Henley's riding a pig. Just be nice, Bubba, be nice. Is this fence off, obviously?
Yeah.
Okay. So we were hammering them with nutrients, echinacea, golden seal, all that good stuff. And it looked to have helped. So really, it's never fun to lose an animal, but honestly, it's part of it. We've been doing this for 5 years. That's our second pig we've lost. We've lost a steer, chickens, turkeys, poultry. That just comes with the territory. So, couple things on the horizon. We've got bees coming. Bees are coming next week. Turkeys are coming next week. So we got to prep the hives. We have 2 full deeps of capped honey in each hive. We're gonna pull the majority of that, harvest what we have, and then we're gonna leave the bees probably 1 deep on each hive, and we'll leave probably 5 frames of capped honey in the middle, and then let them build out from there, give them a head start into the spring and summer. So we've got that on the horizon. Turkeys are coming, so we got to build another brooder in the high tunnel. We got lots going on. It's spring. It's time to grow food. It's a good time. So pigs are happy. They're out here. You can see that this is what I'm talking about when pigs are being pigs. We brought food out and they are going after it. So I guess timeline would be we're almost 2 weeks. I mean, this is really the first time I've seen them get out here, and they're really getting after their food right now. For the last couple of weeks, they'd come out, they'd nibble a little bit, and they'd have food all day, and they'd just come out and nibble. And now they're getting to the point. This is what we expect as these pigs start growing. When we feed them, it's a full-on frenzy. I mean, they eat this food as quickly as possible. So we'll be up to, let's see, we've got 6 pigs. We'll take them. We'll be up to 36 pounds of feed plus scraps when they're at their max feed limit. And when we bring that out, when these pigs are growing at 6 months age, I mean, they'll eat that in 5 minutes. So that's the time that we do to come in, repair the repair the shelter. When we move them, we're gonna start moving them. We're gonna move their fence. That's how we move them, is we feed them into their next paddock, and then Natalie and I are hustling to move the fence. Because they're out here doing this, but on a larger scale. So good to see healthy pigs. Evie, how are those ducks?
Good.
Show me the ducks. You can go check out these ducks. All right, so we got these ducks out here. They're happy. Crazy chickens out there making noise.
And they also had their first swimming lesson Wednesday.
They had their first swimming lesson on Wednesday. Yep. So Evie brought this. We brought this little pan out, filled it with water, and we put it in there. And we put it right here, and they swam around. So they got in there, swam around, dunked their heads.
Yeah, it was
ducks
also
being ducks.
a really warm day because it's been cold lately. I haven't been putting the pool in.
Because it was cold. Yep, yeah. It was hot. It was hot a few days ago. So ducks are good. You can see this water, heavy. Look, see how there's poop in there? You need to come out and do this.
I just cleaned it out.
All right, we're gonna shift. I'm gonna move this shelter. Natalie brought this up. For whatever reason, they're pooping in this corner. It's weird. I've never seen the pigs poop in their shelter. Usually they choose a spot, and there's poop right behind you guys here. So once they figure out their area, they're smart, and they'll poop in one area. So they'll choose a corner of the paddock and typically poop over there. So it looks like, I mean, these are bigger poops. I wonder if this was just at the beginning of the week they were pooping in there. So I'm gonna move this over real quick just to get them out of that.
It's all dry there.
It's dry right here.
I know. So
they're not pooping where they're sleeping.
No.
It's not
Leave it?
I
Okay.
don't want them on a wet spot.
These pigs are pooping all over the place.
I got the picture.
Okay, so change of plans. We're just gonna leave it. I looked in there, Natalie. You can see they're pooping in this corner. They're pooping over here, which is fine. They don't sleep. They're not sleeping here, and this is open area. So they're sleeping back here where it's dry because we've got this cover here. So we've got a blanket, we've got some hay. This is really the only dry area in here. So we want to keep that dry because it's been raining. Everything else is soaking wet. So all this grass is wet. So to Natalie's point, if we move them, we're going to essentially put them on wet ground. So we'll leave them.
There's two that wag their tails, Mom.
There's two with the black eyes too.
It's Eeyore and Jelly Bean.
All right, chickens are doing good. Hens are doing good. They've been out here for a little over a week. You can see, I mean, they've devastated this entire area. So tomorrow, we're gonna move both. So you can, thank you, Rooster. So we can move them. You can see the area with the devastation they have done, and then all the nice grass that we're gonna flop them to. So we'll probably, I think we're gonna move these pigs back that way where Maui is. Okay, so I think we're gonna flip the birds over here. Natalie wants to, I think we're gonna move these pigs from here to over here. Years ago, gosh, like 4 or 5 years ago, we did a garden here. You can see, and the thought is, I think we'll flop them and we'll get them in here and let them till this up for us so that we don't have to till it up. So we'll nose all this up, and then we can come in and plant. We're gonna plant some carrots and beets and outdoor veggies. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna try it again. We'll try certain vegetables. Most of the veggies we put in the high tunnel just because of our elevation, but carrots, beets, things like that go underground. Onions, potatoes, we're gonna throw in there. So that's the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna go check on these cows. They've been out just grazing. We've had lots of moisture, lots of green grass popping up, so they're just loving life. I think we're gonna move them to our front yard. Yeah, we are that hillbilly. Have these cows graze our front yard. I always do. There's always, here in the next couple of weeks, we'll have them literally in our front yard. My neighbor makes fun of me because I do that, but hey man, there's lots of grass. We don't have to mow the yard. So I think I'm gonna bring them. I'll run fence. I can run a fence along our property line here, and then we'll get them out here on this side of the property. So we'll have them out there for the next few days. Get them out here, get them off the paddock they've been on. We'll rest that paddock for, I don't know, a month, maybe 2 months before they hit it again, because we essentially I've got a paddock in the front. If I do it correctly, I can get these cows grazing out front for a couple of weeks. There's enough land. If I'm gradually just giving them a little more grass every day, it'll work. I get lazy and I usually just give them one side of the front yard and then the other side of the front yard, and let them just hang out there for a few days. So, all right, so lots of exciting things happening. We're getting everyone out on pasture. You could see all this green grass just popping up. It is awesome. I mean, this is what we've got going on. Those cows are loving it. This is nice green grass, and we've got acres and acres of it, and these cows are they're enjoying it. I will soon, I'll bring you guys out and show you where we've rotated our hogs, our meat chickens, our hens, and our turkeys. In those areas where we've done that over the past few years, you can see the difference in grass that's growing now compared to just the pasture out there that we haven't touched. I mean, ideally, I'd love to get the hogs all the way out there on the worst parts of our pasture, just to tear it up and reintroduce really good seed. So that's the goal. It's hard with the hogs because in the beginning we like them close to the house when they're so little. I want them close because Maui, our guard dog, our CMD, he hangs out around the house. So I want that protection when they're so little. When they get big, when they're huge, I'm not worried about them fighting off a coyote or anything like that with the electric netting and with Maui. But when they're little, it makes me a little nervous.
Cooney, be nice. Cooney, not a playfoot.
Kinda. All right, so this is a glimpse of, I want to bring you guys out here in about a month when it's really booming. But you can see how green, so this is everywhere. We ran pigs. We ran pigs here last year. You can see the devastation there still. But you can see the leftover hay that we intentionally dropped. We dropped hay on all of the bare spots. Natalie's going to say hi to Maybell. And that's what we want. We want this ground covered so that the seed, the dormant seed that the pigs agitated, has a chance to come to life and regrow. But I guess my point is, you can see how green all of this is. This entire area of green is where we ran hogs last year. And we've ran hogs last year, the year before here. We've had our hens out here 2 years ago. I think that was it. I don't think we've ran the meat chickens or the turkeys this far out. They're usually way over there. You can see where our tractors are. We usually run them closer to the house. But year after year after year, you can see the green, how green this is. And then where June is, way out there, it's hard to tell, but you can see where that grass almost turns brown. So we've got this nice lush green pasture, and then everywhere, even where Annabelle's walking right now, I know it's hard to see because of the fog, but out there you can kind of see how brown the grass is out there. We have not ran any besides the cows. We let the cows out there, but we haven't disturbed the ground, meaning I haven't ran hogs, chickens, turkeys, meat chickens out there to disturb the ground to find that dormant seed and reintroduce grass. So it's really cool. I mean, we've been here for 6 years, and the change, what we've been able to accomplish just in that 6 year time period, And look, year one, all we ran were hens and meat birds. That's it, year one. Year two, we started introducing, we had one milk cow, and I think we got hogs and turkeys that year. So it's been, you know, a gradual progression, but what we're seeing here is super, super exciting. Hi. It's kind of weird not seeing these cows every morning. We get so intimate with these cows because we see them every morning. We've just been let them, they're just out. All right, here's the exciting stuff. This is cool. So this was by far the absolute worst part of our pasture when we got here. All of this. Weeds, we had thistle, the purple, is that the thistles? Those purple flowers that Eeyore eats, right? On Winnie the Pooh, spiky purple flowers. This whole field, I mean, it was up to here. Just junk, it was junk. And we have intentionally destroyed this land with animals on purpose though. I mean, we're not overgrazing it by any means. We're allowing animals to hit it for a week and then we move on, and we've done that year after year after year. I think 4 years ago, I did walk out here and throw some grass seed, but you can just see how green. I mean, it looks like a lawn. It's crazy. So this is the result. And again, I need to go back. Natalie's cheating as I'm trying to rest this paddock and taking grass from the paddock, but look at that cow. She loves it. Yep, that's the good stuff. And you can see they've already nibbled down. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. There's a line there. I mean, there's the fence line, and they have come over here and eaten all of this, which means my indication we got to get them off of here, which is fine. We're gonna get them off. We're gonna get them out front tomorrow. But you could see all of this. I mean, I'm very excited because this was all weeds. It was junk, and you can see how green it goes. And again, as we get close to those tractors, you can start seeing how brown it gets. So very cool stuff. When you're intentional with your land, if you rotationally graze and do it correctly, this is sustainable forever. This never goes away. This is free food powered by solar energy. This is sun disturbance. It's an amazing thing. I mean, this is as cool as it gets.
Look at them eat. It's just crazy. Their tongues.
So you just saw Maybelle eating. So that's the difference between a cow. This is why we don't have horses for a number of reasons, but I'm not just gonna have a horse to have a horse. If we're gonna use it and ride it and that sort of thing, that's a whole nother issue. But what we're doing is we're raising food. So the difference between a cow, you just saw how she ate. They swipe with their tongue. They're ripping the grass. It's this violent rip. They're tearing with their tongue. They're ripping the grass, leaving blades of grass still intact to regrow, where a horse eats with their teeth. So they will literally nibble down to the dirt. And I mean, they can destroy a paddock or an area in a heartbeat because they're not allowing that grass to grow back. Nothing against horses. That's not what I'm doing here. There's a time and a place for horses. We are raising food, and the difference between the way a cow grazes and a horse grazes is the cow's gonna allow you to replenish and regrow, where that horse, if you leave it on an area, I mean, that area is destroyed. So, little detour, little tour for you guys. And I told you, there was 1 year where I bought 1 bag of seed and I threw some grass seed specific to milk cows and meat cows, and I just threw that out. And look, I came out and I was just throwing it. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I was throwing it, and then I sprinkled some hay over it and hoped for the best. So I'm sure 50% of that is a result of seed, but the other 50% is dormant seed growth. And I know that because where I'm standing right now, same thing. This was all thistle. This was junk. I didn't throw any seed out here, and I'm seeing an equivalent growth from a grass standpoint out here as well. Okay, we are gonna call it a day today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a golden nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, please subscribe, give us a like, give us that feedback. We love those comments. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna queue up that video. I talked about it earlier. Bachman, my roofer, he helped us on our Butcher Day. I'll queue that one up if you want to check out how we butchered chickens last summer. Hit subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Catch you next time.